Hello again! This time I just wanted to do a quick video on my first impressions of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie currently in theaters. I wasn't actually planning on this being the video this month, but a lot of stuff has been happening and I'm wary about the video I did plan for this month, as it might not be the best kind of content for my channel specifically. I might make it eventually, but for the moment it's shelved. Anyway, Sonic is one of those IPs I'm not a fan of based on the games for the most part. I have played the first one and I have recently played Unleashed Generations and Forces, but I mainly know of Sonic from the anime, which is now on Netflix if you didn't know. I also surprisingly like the Sonic Boom cartoon, as I've watched almost all the episodes currently available to me.
Ugh. Sorry, Sticks, but dirt throwing isn't my cup of tea. Thankfully, I know something that is my cup of tea. A cup of tea!
Why did you just say that?
Remember before I said I know something that is my cup of tea? I was just finishing the thought.
But you said that like an hour ago.
Yeah, but imagine if you were an outside observer just watching pieces of the conversation.
You see them too?
Neither of these cartoons are perfect, obviously, as the anime has the constant flaw of Chris Thorndike, and the Boom cartoon commits the sin of taking place in a town that can be best described as Furry Quahog from Family Guy. So, how did a clear novice enjoy a movie made for hardcore fans? I really enjoyed it. I like that they didn't just take a story from the games and ran with it. Rather, they made their own story that makes sense, and it's pretty easy to follow. All the story beats make sense for the most part, and I am so glad they didn't do that stupid cliche where the characters fight and split up and sulk at the end of the second act. That story beat is so annoying and in way too many movies. Thank you for not doing it, and please never do. Alright, now I've got to talk briefly about the old Sonic design. For those who don't know, Sonic used to have a completely different design entirely, being way too far in the uncanny valley and just looking horrible. However, when the director received all the backlash for the design, being an avid Sonic fan himself, took credit for his mistakes and delayed the film in order to fix Sonic's design. As for the new design, it's a lot better and fits the character very well. It's more expressive, the animation is both smooth and more cartoony, which is appropriate since Sonic is technically a toon, and it's even integrated almost flawlessly in the film. I say almost because, at least for me, very rarely does a CGI character ever look like it's actually there. Sonic himself is a delight to watch, as his mannerisms, personality, and a nugget of childlike innocence make him very entertaining and epic to watch. I never got tired or annoyed of him. The only minor gripe I have is that he does the floss twice in the movie's second half, which is a bit cringy, but it's on the level of a nitpick, so it doesn't really matter. Tim is caring and decently enjoyable. He'd make a good dorky dad. His wife isn't in the movie more than she needs to be, which kind of limits their interactions, but she's still a good anchor of sanity in the movie when she is on screen. The scenes with the sister-in-law and her kid are short and sweet, especially the kids. But the person who really steals the show, of course, is Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. Jiminy Crickets, he's a delight. You can tell Jim had way too much fun handing it up, and it gives the Mad Doctor one heck of a presence.
Are you in charge here?
Yes, I am.
Nope!
I'm
Wrong. I'm in charge.
Allow me to clarify. In a sequentially ranked hierarchy based on level of critical importance, the disparity between us is too vast to quantify. Agent Stone?
The doctor thinks you're basic.
Charismatic, goofy, egotistically funny, and brilliant. All traits that describe this Robotnik to a T. When you leave the theater, he is what you'll remember. Well, him and the after credit scene. It gave me life. The music, cinematography, and effects range from really good to absolutely great. The nods to the fans and hidden Easter eggs are subtle enough for a general audience not to get blindsided by, and not distract them from the overall film. The pacing is good, and overall, I loved this movie. It's entertaining, it's heartfelt, it's funny, and it's the right kind of pandering. Please go and see it for yourself, especially if you're a Sonic fan. Mainly because I want a sequel so bad. Hashtag Shadow 2023. And Tails and Knuckles and Amy. Here's hoping. Bye!